Good morning everybody, I hope everyone is well. Yeah, I've only just got up, been laying in bed, but now I've got the boys are here clearing up. I can't get on your back, let me get on your back. Let me get you back. There, I'll get his back.
ATW perfect.
Right, stand still. There we go.
House clearance and rubbish and move on.
House clearance and rubbish. They've come to clear away some of my rubbish for me, which is nice because as you know, my van's broken, so they've come to clear all the shit basically, which is nice. So yeah, so if you need any rubbish clearance or anything like that, they also do house removal stuff. So you've got any house stuff that needs clearing, they'll come and do it for you. Give them a shout. Anyway, it's a bit of an overcast morning, but it's fairly warm. It's my view today. Yeah, so I'm going to go shopping today. Eventually, once I've got changed on that. So yeah, that's why I look rough, because I haven't actually got in the shower yet. Anyway, I better crack on. I shall speak to you later. Right, well, that's them done. I've cleared the garden, which is nice, got rid of all my rubbish, which is nice. Much better. All the stuff's gone behind the shed. Got rid of all my pallets as well that were there. The pallets that I had from when I built that decking. So this decking here, so this here, is eco-environmentally friendly. I built it all out of pallets, and then I just bought some planks to go on the top and job done. So yeah. So it's one, it saved a load of money, and two, well, it just feels like you're doing something, doesn't it? Just need to cut the hedges now. Yeah, right, I'm going to go and get in the shower. I shall speak to you in a bit. Bye for now. Oh, well, it's raining. I'm behind, and I've got to try and, it's 12 o'clock, I've got to try and get to Eastbourne, because Lisa's gone out for a lunch with her friend in Eastbourne as well, so I've got to try and get to Eastbourne, go and try and look for something for her for her birthday as well, and go and see if I can sort out this camera thing, and try and get back to pick Jensen up 3:15 and get fuel because I'm about to run out. What a palaver. So I better get cracking. Speak to you in a bit. Well, I'm here. God, what a palaver that was. Right. Just get in there.
And then I've done whatever I need to do in Eastbourne.
Guy I ran into. Wifey. Woo! So, oh god, I had to wait ages. Which, oh, sorry, how's that? God, I had to wait ages. They were well understaffed in there. Anyway, I have got my new Sony. Exciting. Yes, I will probably do a little review thing. It's only a cheapie, but I am going to open it now. I'm hoping it has got everything that I think it has, should have. I'm guessing. We'll find out. Anyway, I'm gonna get home. I've also got to take over from Lisa because she's gone home. She was here as well, actually, funny enough, but she's gone home to get Jensen, and then I'm going to meet her at home, take over from Jensen, and then I'm going down the short layer. Anyway, I'll speak to you in a bit. Well guys, there we go. So now we are on the new Sony. It's kind of still work in progress. I still don't know exactly how well it's going to perform, but plus side is it has a flip up screen, so I can actually see what's going on. If you look, can you see that? So it's got a little flip up screen. Yeah, so the focus wasn't too bad. Did you see that? Ready? Pretty good. Sorry, I'm still looking at the screen because I'm still working out what is good, what is not, if you like. Yeah, so far so good. Much better. See what it's like when I go in the dark. So this is basically pitch black. When I say pitch black, I mean proper pitch black. And this is got the curtains closed and just the light on. So Jensen's room.
Oh, hello there.
So as you can see, that light's still flickering.
I know you can't fly.
But yeah,
I know you
so
can't fly.
pretty good. I'm quite impressed. The sounds seems to be okay. It's a little bit on the tinny side. Maybe I'll clean it up in post, but we shall see. So just have a look. That's shining. That's natural light. That's what outside looks like. Yeah, so all in all, not too bad. I've got the curtains closed so there's no distractions because he's going to do his homework now. See, look, that's the light right behind me. Okay, so it's not too bad. Yeah, pretty impressed. Pretty impressed really. I'm quite happy. Not quite sure how good it's going to be. Now I put the tripod on, as in regards to hopefully should cut down that noise that I was getting. This is moving it around. Yeah. Anyway, I will be going to the shop, so I'll be down there in a little bit. I'm just waiting for Lisa to come home. Get him on his homework now, and so I shall speak to you in a bit. Bye for now. Whoa, there we go. So first test of the new camera down the shop. If you check out this behind, I don't know if you can see. Wait for it. Yeah, first thing I've got to do is change the bulb. I keep looking at the screen. It's so cool. Yeah, so first thing I've got to do, because Lisa's moaning about it, is sort out that bulb. It's lovely, this crispness. Obviously there are better cameras out there, but obviously for me, this is going to make my life a lot easier. So first things first, let's sort this bulb out. One of the funniest things happened though today. Got my phone in there. Yeah, so this will make you laugh, okay? So I went around a few camera shops and obviously because I went and got a camera, and I looked at so many cameras. It was just like, it was doing me head in a little bit, because I was thinking, do I go down the lines of like a Casey Neistat or a Pete McGinnon and just bite the bullet and buy something really expensive and get something that will last, that will be good, high quality and all the rest of it? But then it brought me back to my budget, and I kept having to say to myself, no, basically. And so I went into one of these shops, and I was like, okay, can you tell me about this camera and that camera and whatnot? Because don't get me wrong, I am not a photographer, I am not a camera person, I am still learning myself. I've only been doing it a little while, as you guys may know, and but it becomes a little bit of a concern when you know more about the different cameras that you were looking at than the people trying to sell you them. And then one of the particular ones I went into, one of these lads said, well, if you would like to just go away and think about it, Go away and think about it. You never say to a customer, go away and think about it, because that's like saying, go away, don't bother coming back. And quite literally, I didn't go back. And I said, what about the Sonys? Because they have about the Sonys, the Canon G7X Mark II obviously has the flip up screen, real high quality, amazing camera. A lot of the vloggers are using them. But they're also, as the Sonys are using, a lot of the vloggers are using the Sonys. And he was like, well, Sony don't make a flip up screen. There's a flip up screen on this one. There's a flip up screen on an RX 100. And I believe quite a lot of actual Sonys, like small cameras. And when I said to the chap, but don't the Sony RX 100 have a flip up camera? And he went, oh, yeah. Yeah. I knew at that point that I was kind of wasting my time, and as in, I don't mean that in a horrible way, lovely kiddie, like a few of the other shops I went into. They were lovely, great, but they just didn't have, what's the word, the know-how of some of the cameras. I mean, I learnt a lot about sensors and stuff like that, which is quite interesting today from some of them. But however, yeah, if you're going to sell a product, one, try and know a little bit of a background of some of them, and two, try and what's the word? Not get customers to leave the store. I mean, bear in mind, I went in quite a few places, and you know the craziest thing is, right? This particular phone, I ended up actually getting this phone. This particular camera, I ended up actually getting from, wait for it, Argos. Argos, of all places. Because Argos, it was the cheapest one I could find in my particular area that I was looking, and for the price range I was looking. And I found this one, and this was 225 or 229 pounds, I think it was. Well, you can see for yourself, you know, this will do fine to begin with. So in the long run, yeah, I will be eventually getting a more powerful, better camera, but for now, this is perfectly what I wanted. So that 225 pounds, I was even going to go up to 300-400 pounds, and I did look, I almost bought the Canon GX7. The problem with the Canon GX7 was in one of the particular stores that I was in, it was on a discount, and it was the Mark II. It was on a discount, and it was for £440 or somewhere around there, or £460 because it had a little bit off. And which I thought, yeah, that's okay, it's not too bad. However, this is the catch. So you can buy it outright for that sort of money, or you can do a buy now pay later, or you can do a deposit and then pay a charge over a certain amount of time. If you do it over 2 years, so say you buy the camera and you put £250 down for a £450 camera, this is how much it was in this particular store, it worked out £10 a month. Now when you actually add that up to the final total bill, it actually came out at just under £700 by the time you added on all of their bits and pieces that they were charging around it. So that's fine, I get that the companies have to make money, but £400 to nearly £200 more basically, it was 400 and something pounds, so over 2 years it would have been nearly just under £700, so it's almost £200 more. Now I had the same incident with a Snap-on. Now the Snap-on, I bought a battery gun, you know, undoing wheel nuts and things like that. I think it was Snap-on or one of them people, I can't remember now, I'm pretty sure it was Snap-on. And I bought this gun and I went, yeah, okay, stick it on my account, you know, how much is it? And he was like, oh, it's £300-400. I was like, yeah, fine, stick it on my account. Bear in mind, I'd spent, I think with Snap-on alone, I spent about 35,000 on my tools, for my garage, just on my tools. Plus then about 10,000 on Mac tools, and yeah, you can imagine over the years I spent an absolute fortune. I haven't got hardly any tools left because they get lost, they get broken and stuff like that. By the time I decided I was going to pay off, I had a toolbox and as well, I went, I'll have that toolbox because I like that one, nice new one, bought a new one, and I bought the gun and whatnot. And then a few months later I thought, oh, actually I'm going to pay it all off because I don't really want to be paying the account, you know, monthly, £10 a week and or £20 or £50 or etc. So I thought I'll pay it all off. So I paid it all off. The gun, if I'd have gone to term, would have cost me something like £1,200 because it was over like 3 years or 4 years or whatever it was, because they break it down, add their commissiony bits on and all the rest of it. And then, but because I paid off early, I still had to pay, wait for this, are you sitting down, just under £800 for a £250, £300 battery gun, which, I mean, they're great, but seriously, you know, it's like, whoa, hold your horses there. So anyway, the point to the story is, make sure you do your research, make sure you don't push people out your store if you try to sell something. Customer service is the utmost. If you're with them for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, whatever you have to do to keep that person in the store or sell a product. Take Huawei. Huawei, if you're watching, love you, brilliant. Absolutely smashing it with their phones at the moment. Now, I bought a Huawei because I was in a shop, like a free shop kind of thing, you know, like where you get your contract from. And I said, I really fancy the Huawei, and they were like, yep, here, boom. Spent ages with them. I then turned around and said, okay, I'd have one for me, one for the wife, and then we walked out with 2 or 3 phones or whatnot. Then within a few months, then my mother-in-law had one, my mum had a Huawei, I bought a Huawei tablet, I bought another 2 Huaweis for the shop. They were just, I love them to bits. That's what this is, even though this is a bit smashed up, obviously this is an occasion, this is it. But absolutely great phone, amazing phone. I've had Sonys, I've had iPhones, I've had everything, but that for me is just the one. Now, because the guy spent, and I'm not joking, he must have spent a good, I reckon, an hour and a half, 2 hours with me and Lisa, I guess, I think it was, yeah, probably about that time, running us through, giving us the pros and cons with different phones and different, you know, texts and stuff like that of the phones. Because obviously phones get superseded all the time, they're like boom, 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 next one. Because they helped us and they worked well with us over that few hours, it probably works out that in the space of 10 years that I've been going back to the same store, we've probably spent 10 grand maybe. I mean, you add up each phone, we've had a couple of phones every couple of years. So just 2 phones for me and Lisa. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I've lost myself now. It's because I'm tired. 1, 2, 3, 4, but 5 grand just on, thereabouts anyway, 5 grand just on me and Lisa, just on our phones. Now you've got the work phone, the other work phone, the tablets that we bought, the mother-in-law's, you know, and everybody else's things. And you kind of go, and all the people that I go, oh, Huawei, show them the phone, show them how it works, and mine's an older one now. They're like, wow, boom, go and buy one. That just from spending that little bit of time with someone. Yeah, it might have taken you an hour or so, but in the long run, you go, well, out of that guy, I've earned my commission from that, and also, they've given our customer service a great review, blah, 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 normal stuff. Anyway, I know I'm probably boring the hell out of you, but if you stayed to watch this far, well done. Because I bore myself sometimes. Anyway, I must get on. I'm gonna make myself a drink. I'm so excited about my new camera. I will do a full review of this camera because this is a good, this is kind of, for me at the moment, so far, this is a great little camera to start with if you're beginning to be a vlogger, you just want to take some pictures. It seems to be pretty good, and it's also got a metal-y feel to it. Now, which I found a lot of the other ones didn't really. So anyway, so this, I will do a proper review of this Sony, and yeah, go from there. Anyway, I've got to get on with some work. Yeah, speak to you in a bit. Well, okay, so I've just been editing the video at the same time as doing my work, and I do have to apologise. This video is way too long, but I kind of got to leave it all in for it to make sense anyway. So apologies that it's too long. If you have waited this long for it to end, apologies. I will get back to normal. Maybe it's because it's the new camera. I don't know. Anyway, I will end the vlog here. I'm going to carry on with some work. It's just gone 11:30 and I've got to finish this work before the crisis starts tomorrow, because I know that there's a problem at the garage with one of my machines. It's only been gone today. So hopefully they've sorted it out by the time I get back. Fingers crossed. Yeah, so I'm going to end the vlog here. Guys, I hope you liked this video. Apologies it's long. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. There's a little bell. If you hit that little bell, if you don't know about the bell, bing, then that'll give you notifications that when I put videos up. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. I'm trying not to be too boring. This is probably a bit boring, but you know, there's always bound to be one. And well, I shall see you tomorrow. Yeah. Bye for now. Bye.